Thursday Night Baseball coming your way from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Matt Mann will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Brandon Belt will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Dustin Pedroia will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox. Matt Mann is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Matt Mann gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So when they need a timely hit, he's the one they want.
So striding in, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Young is there. And the inning is over. Settling in now, Matt Mann. He singled his last time up.
Matt Mann.
Trying to hold the lead. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Sale sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Young is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Mann. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
You got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Matt Mann comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position. Brandon Belt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, when you throw a pitch like that down in the zone and the guy still takes you deep, you just got to tip your cap to him.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run is in to score from third. Rusney Castillo will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
And, Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Garcia is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Luis Gonzalez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Popped up, and he drops it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen? It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set. Matt Mann will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Eaton going back, still going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with Matt Mann gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Ready with the 3-0 pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and Matt Mann will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So they'll try to make some. Digging in, Brandon Belt. He drew a walk his first time. Thinking strikeout here. And the runner's breaking for third. Chopped weakly to the left. Holt gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. Matt Mann will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Got a lot of it out to deep left. Cabrera going back. Gone! Matt Mann will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Brandon Belt gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in. There goes the runner. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up.
Back live now on the MLB U.S. Cellular Field there on a Saturday night in the Windy City. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend. Matt Mann strides forward with a hot bat in his hand. Great numbers over the past few games. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Brandon Belt will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Hanley Ramirez will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
Grounded to the right. Lowry's there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-. Brock Holt will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's up with it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. Matt Mann stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera's there. And that's the third out. Matt Mann will dig in. He had an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. Hot shot on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, in his last...
Brandon Belt will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Hanley Ramirez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now. Brock Holt will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Abreu onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Matt Mann will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And he is in there. Brandon Belt is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here.
And you know he's walking to the plate just licking his chops.
Meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Hanley Ramirez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 9-2 ball game. So standing in, Matt Mann. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
And he knows it too, guys. Let's see if he can send a jolt through one right here.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Matt Mann will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Matt Mann stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Scorched to third. On to the second baseman covering, and he can't handle it. And the run is in to score from third. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 4.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now. So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Laurie is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam. A run on 2. Matt Mann steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Matt Mann will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. This is in the air to left. Young is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there.